Welcome back. This is kind of part two of Man, His Island, and a House. So what I've done is I've put myself at the top of a dirt pillar, and this way we can kind of look down and see the house without a roof, so you can kind of get a feel for how it's really shaped. And what you're really looking at is 11 5x5 interior rooms. So that's why I kept counting off in fives. So you got 9 of them there in the big square in the center, and then you have 2 little wings off to what would be the north and the south, I guess. Um, and then you got those little out things, the little garden beds or whatever you want to call them. And normally I just kind of put those in to make the whole thing rectangular. I started off once with a big, just rectangular house, and I realized, man, if I could turn those corners in, it kind of gave it a nice, just kind of a different look that I kind of liked. And now the only exception is at the very bottom there, I did do something different, but I kind of did that because that's the back of the house, and I'm going to bring 2 beds out that way. So anyway, just because of the location. So, we'll see. If I don't like it, I'll dig them up and bring, or, put dirt back in. And then I'm going to put a porch out there, for the front area. So let's go ahead and dig down. So let me get my tools and, I can do better. Hang on. All right, so let's do this. Let's just look around at this thing. So again, you can see I went ahead and finished all the windows, and I think it's kind of got a cool look. Now, one thing I've realized is even though I always go in one from the corners like that, I'm starting to wonder if maybe you just put little 2x2 windows on the side, so it would be just that much of it. Actually put another, let's go back in here, put another bunch of clay right there. And then now these end ones you could leave 2x3, and then over here I'd probably fill this in with 2. And the reason you would do that is if you're out here, hey, where are you at? Why are you, no, must be underground or something. I'll have to find that later. Anyway, remember we put banners up. Now if you do banners, no big deal, right? You can do 3x3s, easy. But 2x3s, the reason you might do that is if you decide to go this cheaper route and just put up the little half slabs, because right here in this corner, you're going to have a heck of a time. If you put a slab there and you put a slab there, they kind of join and it just kind of looks ugly. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So if I, can I do it? So, if I was to go this route instead of the banners, now banners, since they lay flat, I don't think looks bad, but this kind of ugly. So by bringing these 2 windows in, effectively, you would only have them be there, and then that doesn't look so bad. But again, that would be clay, and that'd be clay right there. So we'll see. We'll see how we feel about that. In the meantime, the real point of this one is to try to finish the house. So let's go back in here, and I finally realized I had to line these up. So again, there's my 5x5 room. So from the pillar thing I kept saying 1 2 3 4 5, and then 5 more, and then here. So, and you can do little things like on the inside. You could go ahead and do something like this to kind of make little partitions. So we'll see about that. Now, one thing I did do here when I've done this house before, and I kind of liked it, if you think of putting a partition on this side and knock that torch off, then what happens is you get a very natural, and go kind of high here. I don't know if that's high enough. We'll see. Cap it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I don't care. All right, and then go 3 high. And you could, if you wanted to, put decorative caps on these as well. It's a shame we don't have half slabs of polished granite, because that'd really be cool. But here's the thing, it's cool. Dig this out. Now it looks like kind of a little fire pit. And for now, I can just put a torch in there. And that's because this guy's here. And let's go ahead and finish this off. So there you go. So there's your kind of a room partition. And if I did the same thing over here and then over here. All right. So now you can see we can do stuff like this, put a torch there. Let's maybe put a torch there. We'll go ahead and partition off our front. Yeah. Anyway, kind of get the idea. Maybe I go 4 high. I don't remember. Because then you can do, yeah, it looks like I'm going 4 high. So, at any rate, it kind of depends on whether you want an open look or not. So let's go ahead and just, we'll leave that there like that. Am I out of clay? Thank you. Well, for now, we'll take those partitions down. Well, hang on. I might have more clay. Let's just run out here and see. Oh, hiding under the tree. Yep. Play stealth mode. Yep. Thank you. All right. Yeah, a little bit. All right. We'll go with it. But see, this looks really nice on the outside now with the granite and everything. And the roof we're going to put on it is not going to be like a pitched roof or a, like an A-shaped roof. It's going to be a very flat roof, but it's going to have a flat roof with a twist. So now the thing to do is just to get up there and get after it. So let's see. Let's start. Why don't I just throw ladders up? Oh, I don't know, because it's too easy. Well, let's use these stairs for now. La 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 la. Boy. Painful. Anyway, look at this. It's not going to work the way I thought, but dang it. I put a clay there, and we'll put one there to back that one on. Don't know if I needed that. I didn't need that one. I needed it right there. All right. Torch is going to go away. All right, good enough. All right. So let's get those half slabs, yeah, wood slabs, half wood slabs of acacia, and let's go to town. All right, so, well, I can cheat a little bit to get started, but what I don't like, all right, so we're going to do that, and all this stuff's going to go away. Now here's the thing, I know Minecraft lets you just hang stuff in the air, but I don't like that, and I know it's not necessary to anchor things, but I always like things to have the illusion, at least, that they're somehow not defying gravity. You actually have a little safety involved. You've got them anchored to posts or, pillars or stuff. If I'll do a bridge, we'll still put in little trestles, to hold up the bridge, legs, whatever you want to call them. But here you go. So, and this is a pretty simple design. It's basically going to be just a bunch of squares, but here's where it's going to come together. So I'm going to anchor it right like that, and I'm going to go out from the, so I think I did that one right. Bam, bam. And tink, tink, tink. Now, there's another feature I'm going to do. I'm going to have to reference what I've done before, or we'll just kind of play with it. But if I go down, you'll see how that looks underneath. And it's cool because you let light in, but rain's not going to get in because you're still flush. So I don't think rain gets in this location anyway. But at any rate, that's kind of cool. So I guess I can take these out while I'm here. All right. So we'll bring that on towards the front here, and we'll kind of shape this thing a little bit. And I seem to recall what I did was I kind of did a scalloped feature. I can't remember if I go one more. Let's try it and see what we end up with. Hey, back up. All right. Is it getting dark already? My goodness. Are you serious? Wow. All right, well, I'm not going to make that mistake. Again, why didn't I bring the bed into the house? I think I'll do that. Da, 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 da. Crafting table wouldn't be a bad idea either at this point, but all right. Add house, dark. Might throw some torches up out here just to. All right. And who needs food? All right, so for now, let's throw it there, and in we go. Okay, now let's go back up and see what we got to do. Guess that doesn't really matter. All right. Obviously, it's going to go to the corner anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. All right. How's that? I saw something creeping around out there. I think it's an Enderman. Hate it when they get in the house. All right. Whoop! I hate it when I fall off the house. All right. Here we go. And of course, what's comedy of errors? Okay. You son of a gun. All right. Maybe we'll leave these two out for now. And we'll bring the rest of this in. Surely I can do that one. All right. Hang on. I hear the music and I don't want to hear music. Let's just, man, I got it down at 2%. How about just off? It's lovely, but it's not something I really want. All right. All right. The corner there. What I really need to do is put up another side over there to get a feel for it. So let's do that. Let's just jump down and let's make this pillar go up. You won't worry about the other part. Looks like I gotta go one more. I think we're there. Think I can make it? Nope, I didn't think so. All right. Yeah, well, at least I got them lined up, so it wasn't all for nothing. All right, now we'll just kind of go out here and tie in right there. All right, nice. So again, this gives the illusion of these at least being connected. It's like right there, so that's that. There's that. That's going to go there. So, you know, I think based on this, I think that's all I did right there. Kind of cut that out. I'll do the same thing over here. And we'll just work our way around. So get ready for speed mode. I'm going to go ahead and do it. But
and usually with talking every now and then. All right. Don't get away. Uh-huh. All right, making progress. I think we did this right. 1, 2, 3 should be 3 in between. So 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. So just doesn't go that deep. Then 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's right. Ah, see ya. All right, 1, 2, 3. So I could put, okay. Could probably grab you a little. Okay. No, I can't. right. So we're going to put clay right there and top it off with granite, and at least we got that hanging. Ah, hey. Yes, I agree. Move on, get going. Even the cows seem bored. Alright. That's 1, 2, this one needs to go. Maybe not. I don't think I'm far enough in yet. Right, because that should be right there, and then this goes all the way across. And then 1, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. 1, 2, 3. Goes there. Just wanted to check. Alright, cool. Gotta fall down every now and then. Alright. If I hurry, we might have a roof over our heads by nightfall. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So that gets there. And that's where that thing is anchored. And so let's put a clay thing in and a granite thing in. And if I did that right, those should all line up, and they do. So we're good. Oh man, we are almost done. Alright. So, just like that. No. You're not supposed to be there. And then you're not supposed to be there. Alright, there we go.
Now, here's the cool part. So now, go half slab up and don't cover up anything you've already got, but cover up what's still open. So, like this. And you know, you could keep going up. I even did some other stuff I'll show you here. There's that Enderman. He's checking out my work. It's like a foreman. Okay. Hey, while we're down here, let's take a look. So anyway, see, it's kind of got a pattern, which is kind of cool. So let's pick these up too. You should always clean up your work site. So I think it's kind of a cool feature, and you know, it doesn't take any more slabs to do it that way. It's just where you're putting them is all that matters. And so it kind of gives it an open feel. Again, if we were in an area that got rain, I don't think I do on this little island. I think it's just, I'm just outside the rain zone, so I hear it, but I don't see it. And you know, I guess you could put glass in here if you want, but I'm not a real fan of glass. Now this will darken up quite a bit. I even did kind of a lattice work one time where I kind of did something like this. Let's see, let's put these all in there. Where, you know, basically put little square holes in like that, and then try to go up and cover the hole. But and you can do that, but it gets tedious. And this is a much simpler idea, and seems to work out really well. And if you do it right, there's no way you can fall through your roof. So there we go, we're done. So there you go. Just gonna jump down here and throw those two up there. We'll go and take our stairs out. You know what? Let's just sleep real quick. Although you can see it at night, it's kind of cool too. I just think it's a cool look. All right. I sleep because there might be other people on the server. Sometimes I do the set time to 0, but it'd be rude if they were recording videos too, because they may. All right, but you can see it's kind of dark, so you definitely have to light the place up. Let's go ahead and at least extend these columns and get some lights up. Another thing I did, I know at one point, and actually I don't know if I did go 4 high. I think I only did 3 high. Right tool for the job. And the reason is 3's high enough, in my estimation. That's right. But it's dark. So anyway, if you partition it off, you end up with something that looks kind of like this. Oops. And you can go ahead and put in full walls if you want. But these little half walls. So this side would be kind of what you would see. Or if you leave it open, you'd have columns like that. So let's just show the benefits of both. Take that torch off. I always like that. I don't like torches at eye level. That's just me personally. So I don't mind if they're here or there, you know, at the third level up, but I'm not real fan of down low. Now the thing about this is cool too. This is kind of a nice place to hang photos, pictures, item frames, banners. I did that, which is kind of cool. You know, you can hang them on the side, or you can hang one right in the middle if you don't have a torch there, which is why you might want to do this. And for now, I'm going to do this over here just to show how this would work. So, although that's not really where I put it, I usually put it right there. Wrong tool. All right. So if I jumped up, oh, am I going to be able to? Yeah, okay. Put torches at the top of your little areas there. I did this one wrong too. Oh, you can do that, but I prefer it right there. All right. Here's the deal. If you're going to do that, at least try to keep your rooms on the corners with your windows 5 by 5. And then you can, if you want, have this little feature here, this little shelf. You could even put another torch there if you really want to have the place be bright. Same thing over here. You know, so it's just kind of a thing. Oh, my feet are hot. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm going to dig this out. Right tool. All right. And we'll go back here. And we'll do it halfway one way and halfway another way. All right, so there you go. I know. Yeah. All right, how about right there and not there? All right, so there you go. And so you can see it it can get kind of dark. So you do need a lot of light. And you know, maybe you could put glowstone in or come up with some sort of suspended chandelier idea if that's what you want to do. But I kind of like this. So there you go. You got your two different ways to decorate the inside. Something that's a little more substantial, kind of artsy, I think, or very open. You know, however you want to do it. But look at that ceiling. Isn't that cool? It's just a neat feature, very open. Now, as open as that is, it doesn't seem to let in a lot of light. But remember what I said with the half windows, especially if you put up the banners, which take a lot of wool. So you really have to have a sheep farm or just be very patient to put up those banners. But man, I like that banner look with this. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. And we used pretty much everything, didn't we? I guess I got 3 more banners. So we can at least finish the front off to give you kind of a banner look here. And that dang zombie. All right, so there's cow. All right, so I did say I was going to build a porch. So let's, the stairs that I got and what's left of my little acacia slabs. Now, seems like I did something funky where I came out here and I did an upside down stair and I kind of liked it. That's where those guys, I bet they're down there. I do not want to fall down there. All right, so will I float or will I sink? I will sink unless I bounce. That didn't work out quite right. I don't want to fall down the waterfall. All right. And you don't have to do upside down stairs. I just kind of like it because it gives a scalloped look again. And we'll go over here. So where we're going to finish. So we'll come out there. Didn't. All right, that should do. And then I don't know, maybe a block there because, well, let's see. Because I think I just want to do stairs. And actually, I'm not sure that I don't want to do, oh, I ran out of stairs. Gotta love that. All right, well, that's not bad. Let's torch up the front here a little bit. It's not quite as polished as I would like. I want to invert this one. Make that a corner. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So nothing in there. So let's just dig that out of there. Is it dark again? No? Okay. I mean, it is, but it ain't. And we're not done, but we're almost done enough. So I just want to finish this porch and then we'll cancel this episode. So I got plenty more of those. I can make stairs, so that's fine. And let's go ahead and take some of these. Show you what I'm going to do there. All right, so 4 should be more than enough. And I don't need that, so let's do that. And I went in and finished this off the other day. Bing. Just light these up for now. We might come out and do something different later, but I like to light the corners up. And sometimes what you can do in here besides have a cow farm is you could actually dig down here, maybe put some water in that, and then just go ahead and take a hoe and make yourself a little potato patch or whatever. You know, there's, frankly, if you do a couple of them that way, you got enough potatoes to last. So I don't know, but do those two. Maybe do the 2 that are sunken. So we'll set that up for it too. I'll have to go get a bucket. All right, and let's put our last stair down. That's all right. That's not bad. And going for a completely contemporary look, let's use these little glass panes and just do that. So now let's take a look out here. Just kind of look back at that. Let's do, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's pretty nice, I think. And it works pretty well. So, except for that little section right there, it's kind of annoying. Oh, you know why? Because it was turned, I think. So let's see if we can fix that real quick. Should be able to, there you go. Hey, look at that. That's pretty sharp. Now you could even put little, you could actually make these squares like, do something like that if you want to have those built out. And if I did that, the only problem is that kind of kills that. I'd probably bring those stairs out a bit. But to be honest with you, I kind of like it like that, right there. I think that looks pretty cool. And if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to do that other thing I was talking about, maybe right above the door, you do that. So there you go. That's kind of got a nice look. I like the banners, but it's still got that little ledge. Looks good. So anyway, I'm almost dead. That's awesome. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that, maybe you guys will like it enough to do it yourselves, or send me some feedback and tell me what you did different. Maybe you took this up another level. Another thing you could do just real quick, although I thought I liked it, but I don't know. Let's sleep, and then we'll call this. But I want to show you one more thing. All right, so real quick. One other thing I did one time, because I thought it would be really cool, is I put the half slabs here. Just kind of like a little internal thing, right? Okay, here's the problem. If you're going to do this kind of thing, that's just wasted. But I mean, maybe that's the look you're going for. So you do something like that. Now, if you do that, what you want to do is you want to tear out the ones on top. So, you would go around and open that back up. And you can do that. Here's the problem with that, is that now, even though you, maybe you have to take that up maybe I need to take that up a notch. Maybe I went too far. Maybe you don't bring them down that far. Maybe you put them up here. If you keep just a half slab difference between the one, anyway, keep a half slab difference, you won't have something that you don't want coming in your house. So, but you'll still get light. So, if you want to do something like that, like run a little ledge in, and then your suspended ceiling is only hanging out a little ways, that might be cool too. Again, very simple to do the way we did it, and I think it looks good. But, have fun with it. Be creative. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. Hey, thanks for joining me for this episode, and I hope you liked it. And we'll see you a little later on. Thanks. Bye.